Okay, time to unbox TerrainHopper here. Now if you look, you'll see these metal tabs all around the box like this. I don't know if there's an official way to open this, but what I did was around the bottom down here, you can see these tabs slide through that slot right there and kind of hold the whole top half of the case in place. So I went around with a screwdriver and just kind of pried up at each clip here, and eventually going around the whole thing it loosened up, and now it looks like it's ready to come off. I just gotta get it lifted off of here. So you may need to get some help, or you'd have to go around and undo the sides too, which would be a lot more complicated. So that's what it's looking like so far, and I'll show you the unboxing next. Alright guys, I'm putting some gloves on before I try and do this. Just trying to avoid any splinters or get cut by anything that I can't see. So here we go. Let's try and get this thing unpacked. Here we go. I'm gonna roll it off here. And there she is. Now it's just getting her unstrapped and unpacked and rolled off of this thing. This is the front end here, ready to go. All right. Let's start getting her opened up here. Okay guys, here we go again. I got all the plastic unwrapped off of it and the cover blanket. Got the straps, the ratchet straps that were on the front and back undone. Pretty easy. I opted to get a rear hitch plate. You can put storage on it. This will pop right in the hitch there. Somebody could potentially stand on it if they wanted to ride behind you. I had an optional rear light placed on mine, and then I've already got the bars raised up here. You can see how they go up and down here, pulling this button, and they lock in place right there. Pull it back and it goes up. Got an armrest here. So ready to go. I'm gonna get this thing fired up in a minute, but we have this extra little box. I just unpacked this. Looks like they got a looks like a TerrainHopper hat here. Nice. And then we got the, looks like the charging unit. Yep, the charging unit, and then we got a manual, and let's see what this is here too. Yeah, another documentation and stuff. Looks like the manual or information. So that's all what's in this little box here. Next thing, ready to go. We'll just get her fired up, and in particular I had this one order. I think I'm the first one for TerrainHopper USA to get a front hitch mounted with the battery plate behind it. So if I want to mount a hitch mounted winch, I can do that, and the battery plate's already in place right there behind it. So that's gonna be great. But this is it all around here, guys. That was the plastic and the cover that was on it, and the big box it came in. Ready to pull this thing off the platform and give it a run, and then set it on the charger to get that initial charge topped off. Okay guys, ready to fire this thing up and pull it off the platform. So is my puppy dog here. So we're gonna go in here. Let's see. turn the key on here. I'm getting anything right now. And that came on. And that's that. So I think I need to flip the power supplies here. And that's, well, there's one down here. I need to flip this down. And the one right back here. Flip that down. And now we got some power lights and everything going on here. Right now it looks like the batteries at about 98.5 or so. So let's roll this thing off. Now, this is what it looks like kind of down under here. And when you turn it, you can see the motor on each wheel turns with it. And I got mine waterproof so I can go through water and everything. There's the front hitch plate up in there. And this is kind of like what it looks like here. Seat adjustment release there. And you've also got the motor releases down in for each wheel. There's one at each wheel, or you can switch it from drive to neutral. And I also opted for there's a button over here, the downhill assist button, that will essentially put it'll control your downhill speed if you hit that at like 1 mile an hour or 1.5 miles an hour or something right around in there. So you can focus on steering and not have to focus on your speed with the hand release right here, or with the hand speed control right here. So when we pull back on this thing right here, we go forward. When we push back, or we push forward on it, it goes back. And again, of course, we got these handlebars are all adjustable. If you undo these bolts here, you can slide them out towards you, flip them upside down if you wanted them a little lower, stuff like that. We've got a USB port here. Flip that open. We actually got 2 of them there that you can use. And your rabbit. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna roll a little bit here, see how we do. And I opted for the max. I wanted the lowest torque I could get because I want to do some mountain climbing. So this thing, fastest it goes is 4 miles an hour. Now I'm gonna hit the rabbit button here, see what it does here. So you can see this 4 miles an hour. I mean, this is faster really than anybody would even really walk. So I mean, get decent. I mean, you can still cover some ground pretty good on this, and you can always flip it back down on this rabbit button right here to the 2 miles an hour if you need to be crawling over some rocks or something like that. This thing really have some low end torque to get you through that stuff. The steering radius, it's pretty decent. You can see, I mean, for this, the steering goes all the way over there, and you can get turned around. I think they got the specs, the radius, turning radius specs on the website. I think it's like 8 feet or something like that, or 8 something feet. But I mean, you can see it's pretty decent overall. Can't make the sharpest turn in it, but you can't, you know, it'll get the job done. If you back up, you might have to make a 3-point turn or something like that, but yeah, that's always fun. Anyway, this is her, guys. So that was the unpacking and a little ride. Hope you guys enjoy.